Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Archeums, pushing this word in sincerity and truth. I know this is your brother Yassad back at you with another lesson will not edifying. So this lesson would be entitled based upon this scripture in Surah 28 and 18. More have fallen by the tongue than by the sword, right? And we'll go through a couple precepts and a few scenarios where this had taken place, right? So I'll start off without further ado. Surah 28:18, it says, many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not as many have fallen by the tongue. But not so many as have fallen by the tongue. And I'll just use this for example. It does have gang leaders in Trinidad, the different groups, the 6, the 7, the 9. Sometimes a boss might give out a order, well, all the Rasta, you kill them when you see them, XYZ. A man might go and kill 2 Rasta, and next man might kill 3, and next one might kill 4. But, delete 4, but what? It was by the decree from the boss, So he will delete all of them. Although the couple men that this delete the rest of them, they deleted 1 and 2 and 3, but through his mouth he deleted X amount. So he deleted more than them who literally went out and do the work. That is just a quick scenario. So they might jump into it in the account with King Herod, right? The book of Matthew 2 and 16, when Yahushai, our Lord and Savior, was born, right? So Matthew 2:16, it says, then Herod, when he saw that he was mocked of the wise men, because these wise men received a vision from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai through the angel, that don't go and give Herod no word, right? When was exceeding wroth and sent forth and slew all the children that were in Bethlehem and in all the coasts thereof from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had diligently inquired of the wise men. So although say they carry out 100 troops to go and execute the children, right? One man might kill about 15 kids, one might kill 20, one might kill 10, one might kill 5, but all them life, all them blood, gonna be required at the Edomite Herod hand, because he will give out the order, go and execute X, Y, and Z. So that is how to show you that the tongue killeth more than the sword. The sword can't kill as many as the tongue, just by the decree and the powers. And that's why you Esau Edom has a lot to pay, because when you check through history, you have been the one calling the shots, you Edomites. Where a lot of slaughter is being carried out, right? It says, then was fulfilled that which was spoken by Jeremiah the prophet, saying, in Ramah was their voice heard, lamentation and weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for children, and would not be comforted because they are not. So that was one account. There's also the account in 1 Maccabees 1 and 41, where it was another Edomite Antiochus, through his decree, he killed many of our people that wanted to, to, to stand firm and stick to the heritage and stick to calling on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. First Maccabees 1:41, it says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. So we know these heathens would always, obey, because why? The law, statute, and commandment wasn't given unto them, and also they always look up to the higher power, and they always had a survival tactic, well, if that is the case, no problem. Once they eating and drinking and being able to establish their businesses and make a living, these heathens don't give a damn. Let's see, many also of the Israelites consented to his religions. So yeah, they were, wicked Israelites amongst the house of Israel back then. Who would rather serve the creature than Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which being man. Right? Let's see, for the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the city of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbath and festival days. And this is an Edomite here. Look at what this Edomite actually doing. Not only he killed a lot of us, he turned us away from Yahweh Shem Yahushai due to persecution. Being forcing the people to come just as the MOTB to come. And that is how it's gonna be, decree gonna be no man not gonna be able to buy or sell unless if they have this karag, and that is just the thing about it. They're gonna be fully set with their agenda, martial law, things gonna be put in place. So it's gonna be nothing new under the sun, just as how Antiochus' agenda and decree was out, just so it's gonna be in this time, but more drastic. Nobody's not gonna be able to escape the gun, because they putting you on the breadline. In order for you to eat, you had to take that. In order for you to drink, you had to take that. A lot of you smokers, they're setting up weed dispensers for you niggas. Not gonna have no nigga on the block, for you to go to anymore. All these things is gonna be a complete change in society, yes, when this digital system come in, with the Karag implemented. It was 46 and pollute the sanctuary and the holy people. So it was all about polluting the holy people. So not only they killed a lot of them that stood stiff for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but he still destroyed the rest. Right? It says set up altars and groves and chapels of idols and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, because they know these things here is a threat against us, whereby we and our connection to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the unclean foods, the idols, all these things, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised. And that is a covenant to be kept throughout generation, all the generations, that the males must be circumcised. That is the token, the covenant between Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the Israelites, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation, to the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And they did. They accomplished that because for a length of time, as it speak of in Revelation the 8th chapter about all 9, 10, 11 going down, where it speak about they didn't suffer our body to be put in graves. Jeremiah 17:4, where we discontinued from our heritage. It was through the so-called white man, you know, you know, who and together with these other heathen nations, pursuant to Psalms 83. It said, whosoever should not do according to the commandment of the king, he said, he should die. So the king gave out that decree that all who didn't want to be subjected, they should die. They should be, deleted. Right? I got a little thing here. Right. So the genocide of the indigenous people. It's the genocide of the indigenous people, which is our people, the Native Americans, the Gadites, Reuben, etc. Colonial genocide or settler genocide is the elimination of entire communities and people as a part of process of colonialism. Right? Colonialism is a practice by which a country controls people or areas, often by establishing colonies, generally for strategic and economic advancement. So literally, they were killing them off, deleting them off for the lands, and that is why America has so many states, through murder, slaughter, and threat, because they had no choice. If they didn't want to sell, they would come and they would take it from them. And who they take it from them, some was in fear that they just sell out the lands, etc. Right? And this is the Axa Esau Edom. That is straight Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk 2 and verses 5. Bear with me just a moment. Micah. Right, Micah 2 and 2. It say, and the covered fields, and I'll start at 1. It's a woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Because this actually going down to show you, because when you go back to this article, right, I'll read on a bit before I bring that precept. Genocide of the native population is especially like in cases of settler colonialism, with some scholars arguing that settler colonialism is inherently genocidal, right? While the concept of that was formulated by, let's take a look, watch, Rachel Lemkin. Look at it. A so-called lawyer was a Polish lawyer of Jewish descent, and we know these Jews are not Jews. These is what? These is the fake Jews, as it speak of in Revelation. He know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, and we ain't gonna go too far down into it, right? So it say, who is best known for coining the term genocide and initiating the Genocide Convention as interest spurring on after learning about the Armenian genocide and finding out that no international laws existed to prosecute the Ottoman leaders who had penetrated these crimes. Right, and we know the Ottoman Turks was the empire that took down the Byzantine Empire. I believe it was the Byzantine Empire. Right? Which were Edomites also. I think they were Scottish or something, so I'm gonna see here. So Raphael Lemkin, look at him. You know, Edomite. Another Edomite for you. He was the one who orchestrated, who, you know, formulated that genocide, right? In the mid 20th century, the expansion of various Western European colonial powers such as the British and Spanish empires and the subsequent establishment of colonies on indigenous territories. And how they do that? Hey, let's look at it. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity. So he devised that. That was a plan in his head that he made up. Right? He formulated it and worked evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. So when the time is right, they execute it. And they covered fields and take them by violence. It's not that is what these Edomites wanted. They wanted the territory of the indigenous people, you know, for settlers, colonialisms, that's actually the reason why, right? So it's and they covered fields and take them by violence and houses and take away, so they oppress a man and his heritage, even a man oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. So yeah, right, by the sword they did this. So you see how the mouth killeth more than the sword, because I sure Rachel Lemkin didn't went out. You see him strap up in the armor and with his shield and go there to fight and or use that tactic. I think it was smallpox or whatsoever, use that tactic, so he literally orchestrated it, although scientists and this one and that made it and whatsoever, he was the one that set it up. So he killed all those people, and together with the elites that was a part of that. So you see, the mouth killed more than the tongue killed more than the sword, right? That's why you have a lot to pay for Esau Edom. Let's see, yeah, Surah 35:1. I get the book right. Amos Salakia. Amos chapter 1 and 11. It say, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof. So the punishment is not going to be turned away. There is many different accounts, and a lot of Israelite lives taken by you, Esau Edom. And for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. he did not pity upon the Native Americans, neither when he burned down the temple and slaughtered a lot of Israelites. You know, he never had pity and looked for slavery. Look what recently they say, why would they apologize for something that is past? The son did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So even now, he portrays that wrath all that time. All these events that took place, he saw Edom was just being swallowed up in his perpetual hatred towards Jacob. That is why the Lord say in Ezekiel 35, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. And as desolations come to you, Esau, Edom, and I will lay thy city waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood. So this is literally the Lord. It comes like the Lord making an oath. As he live, as I, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh, I am alive. I just repeating. He say, yeah, I gonna, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh is gonna prepare unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains and with his slain men, and his hills, and in the valleys, and all the rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And I will make the perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return. Ye shall know that I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh. Right? Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Right? So yeah, because the oppressor ceased to let go of Israel. Let's see if I see that. It's Zechariah 1:11 and 5. It says, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So yeah, they don't care about us, and they set up pastors and shepherds over us that are just in it for the gain and in it for the money. They not seeing the amount they killing, the mass genocides. They don't care about that. If you bring the Edomites in power now about that, they will tell you, why should they apologize? That done pass, that done happen. But the scriptures say the Lord required the pass. It says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of the hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. With that, I will give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh. Double honors unto the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom, and gain to you Akiums. And that's Shalom.